You can tell the season is coming to an end with all the talk of transfers surrounding the football club. Today is no different, and we have got a big one for you. Not only that, but we'll also discuss all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Former Celtic boss Lennon has completed his return to club management following 2 years away from the dugout after leaving Omonia Nicosia. The Lurgan-born man won 10 trophies in charge at Parkhead over 2 spells before departing in 2021, making him the third most successful manager in the club's history. Since moving back from Cyprus, Lennon has enjoyed time away from the pressure of coaching. He has become a regular in the punditry circuit, lending his extensive Celtic knowledge across several outlets. Early this year, he was reportedly in the frame for the Republic of Ireland job before FAI Director of Football Mark Canham informed the 52-year-old that he was no longer under consideration for the role. Now he has taken the plunge back into management in a new venture that is bound to pique the interest of many Celtic supporters. Rapid Bucharest have formally announced that Lennon has agreed to join the club on a 2-year contract, meaning he will remain in the Romanian capital until at least 2026. Delivering a statement after becoming boss of the Railway Men, he said to their official club website, "At first I talked to Mr. Suki and Daniel Sandu. I had extensive discussions with them. Then we met again a few weeks ago and I was very impressed with the project they presented to me. I was very impressed by Mr. Suki. He is a very strong man, very intelligent, a man with principles. It was impressive to me. Then talking to Daniel as well, it was a simple decision for me. I am very happy to be here. I know that Rapid is a very important name in the history of Romanian football. It's an opportunity for me." Lennon then gave a nod to his old club Celtic, stating, "I hope to create a strong connection between myself and the supporters, but this comes with achieving positive results and making the performance. It is my responsibility. I know they are very passionate supporters who love the club. They are similar to Celtic fans. I want us to perform. This is my main goal. I hope to meet the supporters soon and I will do everything possible to perform with Rapid." Just a quick one, boys and girls, to tell you that we have a new drop available on our website. We have the Brendan Rodgers Pope tee along with the Celtic Ultra t-shirts. Do browse the collection by going down to the link in the description or going to celticapparel.com. Anyway, let's get back into today's video. And Postecoglou has put a former Celtic treble hero up for sale ahead of the summer clear-out at Tottenham Hotspur. The Aussie gaffer just completed his first season with the North London club, leading them to a 5th place finish in the English Premier League. His side missed out on the coveted Champions League spot by a minimal 2 points, ruling out any meeting with his old team next campaign in the European competition. One man who is no stranger to a Celtic reunion though is Fraser Forster. He has spent the season gone by under the stewardship of Postecoglou, but according to London-based journalist Paul O'Keefe on X, Spurs are prepared to let him go this summer. In Glasgow, the keeper was hugely successful, contributing towards 9 in a row and quadruple treble successes. Forster was a fan favourite, and while some may suggest he should be Joe Hart's replacement now that he is up for sale, he is just a year younger than the retiring Englishman, and since February has been out injured with a broken foot. Now that the season is almost over, the inevitable talks around Celtic will turn to the transfer window. With the defence of the Scottish Premiership title on the line in the Champions League group stage football guaranteed, Brendan Rodgers knows he has a bit of work to do to strengthen his team ahead of next season. With a number of positions requiring the Celtic boss's attention, one has taken particular prominence with the Hoops fans this season: Celtic's Adam Idah project. Adam Idah came to Celtic in the January window amid the excitement that Celtic were going to splash the cash on players. Idah has proven since January that he is a class act, and despite proving his worth, James McFadden reckons Celtic won't need to pay the much talked about £5 million figure for the Republic of Ireland international. McFadden said, "Adam Idah comes in January and all Celtic fans are like, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace bringing a player in that can't get a game at Norwich, and he's come in and he's been effective. He's a level above because he's got a good bit of experience." When asked if he would spend £5 million on him, McFadden said, "He's a project as well. I think he's got development to do. But I think that his physicality, I don't know if you would need to pay that much for him." Brendan Rodgers had been talking about adding quality for months beforehand, so when third choice Norwich City striker Idah was announced, you could not blame the fans for feeling let down by the recruitment department. It was more about the expectations set with previous transfer talk leading to the January window and nothing against the player. However, Idah is now proven to be a fan favourite at Celtic, and you would be hard pressed to find an argument against making his temporary Glasgow move permanent now. And if Celtic can get the deal done for less than £5 million, that would surely be a no-brainer move for Brendan Rodgers. Celtic lifted their third Scottish Premiership title in a row on Saturday afternoon, following a narrow 3-2 win over St Mirren. It was another memorable afternoon at Parkhead as the boys celebrated in style following a hard-fought league campaign. Trophy Day never gets old, and two players who have experienced a few of them are defensive duo Alistair Johnston and Cameron Carter-Vickers. The pair have been stout at the back throughout the season, and they have played their part in yet another title triumph. Indeed, after the Celts won the league at Rugby Park on Wednesday night in a phenomenal 5-0 victory, Carter-Vickers hilariously broke character, shouting "Unlucky Rangers" 3 in a row in the middle of a Glasgow pub. Post-match at the weekend in an interview with Celtic TV, Alistair Johnston humorously gave recognition to said moment. Presenter Gary McCulloch initially brought it up, telling Carter-Vickers everyone know he'll celebrate. In reply, Johnston said, "I'm not even going to say the line, we all know what the line is." Despite appearing a reserved figure in interviews and on the pitch, Carter-Vickers certainly let loose last Wednesday. Perhaps he will be doing so again this weekend if the champions can make it a double. Haksabanović's loan at English Championship outfit Stoke City has been nothing short of underwhelming. Albeit the Montenegrin winger has experienced several injury issues, a goal and 2 assists in 21 appearances is by far no means impressive. A cryptic Instagram post where he said if they don't see your value maybe you're not at the right place last summer didn't appease the Celtic fans, and he soon left temporarily. Set to return to Glasgow this summer, it doesn't look like the 25-year-old's long-term future lies with the newly crowned Scottish champions. Indeed, a recent report from Swedish outlet footballdirect.se states that there is a wealth of Italian interest in Haksabanović. It is said that current Serie A sides Torino and Hellas Verona are options for the attacker, with Serie B champions Parma also in the mix. For the treble winner's services, Celtic want €3 million, €1 million less than what they signed him for. Haksabanović did show talent and glimpses of quality when at the club, but in the end his frustrations over game time got the better of him, and now a permanent exit looks to be on the cards. Celtic fans, what do you make of this campaign as a whole, and what are your score predictions for this weekend's Scottish Cup final against Rangers at Hampden? Let us know down in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video, guys. As always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Remember, we have released our brand new Celtic t-shirts. You can find them at celticapparel.com or just go down to the link in the description. Thank you, take care, bye bye.